Hello and welcome to the Wednesday night stream. Here we have Smash, and we will be going up against George Fox University. I'm Amelia.
And I'm Sam.
Yeah, I think this is the first time we're casting together, something
Believe
like
so.
that. So this is gonna be fun. We don't have Asda or Hunter on tonight, so it's going to be Shiny, Candy, and I believe
Not Yoshi's going to be
not
playing tonight
Yoshi.
too, yeah. And then
Who's
who's
our
going to be the
fourth?
fourth? I think Kobe?
Yes,
Yeah, I'm not sure who's going to be.
probably.
What? Oh,
Oh,
Brett.
Brett. Okay.
Okay. Oh, it's 3v3 tonight? Okay.
Oh.
So instead of running 4v4, I guess we're doing 3v3.
Yeah, it's
So is
because
it
it's
first to 9 stuff?
ECAC.
Oh, okay. And not,
ECAC is 3v3, and for the record, both GFU and us have a 1-to-2 win ratio, so we've both lost twice so far.
oh, okay. Interesting.
So that's
It's going to change
fantastic.
tonight for either team, yeah.
Yep. This is certainly going to be a little bit of a continuation of a rivalry. We are
Yeah.
going up against GFU in 3 different games tonight. Overwatch, Smash, obviously, and also Valorant, which will be streamed later tonight. So we have that to look forward to. First off, I believe we'll be going into small battlefield, but they might change their minds, as they
True.
often do.
Yeah, take forever to choose maps sometimes.
And if you didn't notice, behind us,
We're in Hollow Bastion.
we are in fact in Hollow Bastion, which makes me very pleased with myself.
Fair.
Oh man, I am such a nerd, but that's okay.
I mean, I don't think you'd work in an esports lab if you weren't.
Valid. Yeah, pretty much. Wouldn't have even found this job if I wasn't.
Mm-mm.
Instead, we can predict who's going to play who.
Yeah.
I do not know anything about the GFU players,
Me neither.
so I cannot give you any insight about them. However, I do know our players, and I know Candy and Shiny Shoes will be playing. Now, the debate really is on whether or not Shiny Shoes will be sticking with Rosalina tonight, or will he be playing Mr. Game &
Yeah,
Watch.
swap back. I feel like he's going to be sticking with Rosalina. I saw him grinding with Rosalina yesterday and practicing a bit more with that. So I feel like that's what he's going to be sticking with. Probably new pick to kind of counter out and give his opponents a little bit less of an advantage because it's a new character for him compared to what he normally
Yeah.
plays.
So we should be looking forward to a Rosalina pick from Shiny Shoes, which, as we all know, is kind of terrifying to watch.
Yeah.
I don't want to go against Rosalina when Shiny Shoes is
Oh,
playing.
never.
It's,
I don't want to go
no.
against Shiny Shoes anytime because that's
That's
a guaranteed
fair.
L. Anytime I played against him, I've just gotten 3 stock. It's insane.
It really,
Absolutely
really
incredible.
is. And we can always count on Candy playing Byleth, a really reliable character with a lot of versatility. That's going to probably be able to fit in against most of the opponents that we'll see here. He has nice range. He has an okay recovery as well.
Yeah.
And he also has some pretty heavy hits.
Yeah, very true. And I believe we're going to also have Not Yoshi playing tonight. And, of course, it's not Yoshi, but they are going to play Bowser.
Wasn't it Brett?
Oh, was it Brett?
Wasn't that?
I
Well,
think, yeah, because it's 3v3, not 4v4 tonight.
yeah,
Yeah, so it is going to be Brett, not Yoshi, I
I
think.
do not know Brett that
I don't
well.
either.
I mean, if someone who have you been doing Smash often?
On Tuesdays, but with the 4v4, I've not streamed
Okay.
Monday Smash. And this is a game that was supposed to be on Monday, but got pushed back due to the holiday.
Right,
So
right.
I haven't seen most of the Monday games, but I've been streaming most of the Tuesday ones. Again, this is ECAC tonight, or
Yes, this is
okay. So
ECAC.
I get the other one is what I've been streaming.
Yeah, I'm more comfortable. Like I'm more used to Nace as well when I'm streaming. So a 3v3 means that we'll have a 9 stock match.
Instead of a 12.
Yeah, so this might end a little sooner than we're expecting. We
True.
might be going into PS2 instead of small battlefield, which
That I'm cool with. I love me some Pokemon.
yeah, me too. Until it gets a little repetitive.
Yeah.
But then again, I can also watch Hollow Bastion or Final Destination over and over again. So
True.
I guess it's just how much do I like it.
Fair.
PS2 is solid though. I do enjoy I always forget its name. It's the other Pokemon stadium. It's the tournament.
Oh, the
Yeah.
one in Kalos, I think.
Yes.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about. Not
Kalos.
Lumio City, but
It's Kalos.
Oh, I see it right
Yeah,
there.
it's right there.
I don't remember what the name is though, but
I
yeah, that
think
one's
it's
awesome
the
with all the
Kalos
background.
Arena?
Yeah, yeah, because that's where you fight. That's where you fight the champion in Pokemon X. That's yeah.
But I also really like that one. The aesthetically pleasing ones I enjoy very much so.
Fair, very fair.
Yes.
I like the Final Fantasy VII one that's tournament legal from Sephiroth's DLC.
Yes. That's Final Destination, actually.
No, Final Destination's the one from the core game up at the top.
But isn't Final Destination from the Final Fantasy DLC?
No, Final Destination's from like they made it for Smash only.
Oh, sweet.
Yeah.
Okay. And to brush up on my lore again.
Kalos Pokemon League, I believe. Yeah, yes, that's what we were thinking about. Thank you.
Yes, thank you very much. Are we on a delay? I think we're on a delay right now.
Maybe a little bit.
Oh, they have a Rob against our Bowser.
Are getting not Yoshi. That's I think that's who not Yoshi typically plays as the red Bowser.
That is true.
And
so
then going against Rob, interesting pick.
Especially against Bowser, who one has a lot of util. I'm not saying that Bowser doesn't have a lot of util, but not as much as Rob.
Is able to get some really quick zoning to start the match out and rack up massive damage onto our Bowser player right here.
But Bowser can tank really heavy, so
exactly.
We do enjoy that.
Yeah, not too much of a problem for him right now.
Yet.
So able to knock back the Beyblade back to him.
Essentially,
get the massive air swipes back to back, make him play off the stage real defensively as they avoid the fire breath from our Bowser. Caught into the shell spin, launches him right back up. Blocks the drop kick successfully, but gets countered with a down smash of their own. Following into the laser blast, sending Bowser far off stage. And not able to stick. Yes, able to stick the recovery very well.
Oh, but gets knocked back off. There we go. Finally back on stage.
Good defense from our Bowser here as they take some more damage from the little disc, but counter it with the recovery of their own connecting. So we're sitting at some big damage, but not Yoshi's able to land one of those massive attacks onto him. Could probably take a stock off of Rob at this point.
I don't like the Beyblade.
I don't either. Gotta play real defensive right now. Oh, sorry.
Oh.
Everly. Yeah, let's go Bowser.
Let's go Bowser. We could. Yeah. Okay. Anyway, back to what's going on. We have some edge guarding by Bowser with those flames, but it doesn't do much.
Oh, able to. Oh, never mind. False crit.
So close.
So it's super high percentage though. Able to manage to hold on really well.
Both.
Yeah.
Players actually. Nice hits going back and forth here. Oh, and there's
takes a stock, but gets them a really high percentage. So Rob's still not in a very ideal spot right now.
Not very. No, I would not want to be Rob right now.
No. Do have some very solid defense coming in from both sides right now, able to evade each other's attacks and not try to. But Rob is able to land some air combos, and there goes the smash, and not Yoshi takes a stock. Let's go.
Nice comeback here, but we are racking up some damage. On Bowser's side, we need to get some more hits in. Maybe land some of those fire breaths.
Yeah, try to rack up more of a bigger percentage onto this Rob here.
Those fire breaths are scary.
Yeah, they are.
They do so much damage. Oh, an attempt at a throw.
Yeah.
Missed, but
it's kind of difficult for Bowser here to play against a lot of this zoning that Rob has, as Bowser wants to be more up in your face, and Rob is able to successfully keep him at a distance just due to the nature of how the character's played. And our GFU player is really good at comboing the projectiles back to back, so it is leading to some big damage onto Bowser. We try to get some offense in, but forced to stay back a bit. Successfully dodges that. Oh, and they block the air fire. However, air swipe comes in, a little bit more damage as Bowser gets launched away.
It's not fun. Has the Beyblade right there, waiting.
Picks it back up. Oh, misses it though.
Great
Tries to go for the spike.
Right,
yeah, very much.
Strategy is important for this game, as much as it seems like the kind of button smash kind of game.
Yeah.
Because that's how I usually play.
Yeah.
But I also am not that good. Unfortunate.
Very fair. Now Yoshi is able to try to keep things a bit more evenly though, as they are at the stock disadvantage. Gonna send Rob flying off.
And
prevents the fire breath. Oh, but they're able to make it right back up. Massive damage off that fire breath. And there goes another stock. There we go. Tying the setup really close right now.
Even the percentage is really close right now.
Yeah.
Going back and forth a
Oh,
little
let's
bit
go.
here.
Getting that massive fist in for break the combo a bit.
Avoiding the lasers.
Countered very well with that air slash. And, oh yeah, we're
Ooh.
keeping this even here on this last stock. Building up some massive damage onto this Raw player here. Let's see how we're following up.
Either way this ends, we go into the next match with one opponent having one stock.
Exactly. So
I mean,
you're still going to get the advantage coming for your team, but Nayoshi is forcing Rob strong onto the defensive this time around. And there we go. Going to end the... Oh, no. False crit. Super close. Almost got him, but got
tries to get
Rob
the Beyblade.
standing very low.
And a second
And
crit.
that's what we like to see. Let's go.
Nice job, not Yoshi.
Going to take the first round in favor of the Vandals.
Making this... Wait, ECAC does it the opposite way. They do how many stocks have been taken, so it's right now 3-2.
Oh,
Yes.
Yeah, it's 3-2.
So it is 3-2. And
Instead
those
of
of
how
us,
many... Oh, okay,
yeah,
that makes sense.
it's a little funky when
Instead
you're
of
used
we're
to the other way.
subtracting it. Yeah.
So we're at 3-2 right now. And I don't know who we're going to put up next because, again, I don't know their players whatsoever.
And we don't even know our lineup right now.
No, we don't. But you know what? We have Shiny and we have Candy. So
Two very strong players.
after, I predict that after not Yoshi, it'll be Candy and we'll end with Shiny.
That's probably a fair assumption.
Because it's just what makes sense.
Yeah.
But
no
also, it depends who they put up next. And what would be best for the lineup then.
True.
So far, that's my prediction. But it could change. We'll see. They'll probably be counter-picking our Bowser unless they're just going to stick with their main as per usual. But
Yeah. Does this one do the same thing where, like, not Yoshi's going to go into the next round only with one stock? Okay.
Mm-hmm.
That
I
makes
think.
sense. Yeah, because unless they... I think so.
Yeah, because, like, I can't see why they wouldn't.
Yeah. I mean, it honestly kind of does make more sense to just kind of go based off how many stocks have been taken and going at player by player instead of just, like...
It does make more sense, but, like, when you're used to how Nace does it, it's just like, wait.
Yeah, when you're used to, like, the funky version, it's like, wait, normal. No, that doesn't sound right.
Yeah. I like the Persona 5 stage. A little random, but I was just looking at it, and it's just like, it's cool. I love the games, too.
Yes.
And we're into Small Battlefield.
The cool thing about the Persona 5 stage is the color changes based on what music the game's from. Like, if you've got music from Persona 3, the stage turns blue. And 4, the stage turns yellow.
Love that.
Yeah,
actually.
to match the Persona game that the music's from. So I think that's a pretty cool little Easter egg in there.
That is rather fantastic.
And like I said last time Persona 5 got mentioned, jazz music was not a thing until 2016 when Persona 5 came out. Don't let them lie to you.
You just didn't like it until then.
Oh, no.
Oh, we're going
to
Incineroar.
Oh, an Incineroar player against not Yoshi
a
now.
Bowser. You know what? Another heavy hitter, fire
Heavy
based.
fire boys.
And we only
Getting
have
our
one stock.
reset.
This could go with just a little tease. I'm going to hang out here. And there's an
Taunts are
emotes.
on. Game is going.
Oh,
Oh, massive fire breath to start the round off, getting 50% almost to start the game, and they're going to tie it back up with the massive combos, but not Yoshi don't play like that. Going to come in.
Now Yoshi knows that they have to do heavy, heavy damage in order to, just try and stay in the game.
Yeah, as much as they can. So they are at this stock disadvantage. And, hey, and even if they're able to take one, even two stocks and not win the set, that's still massive for our team because it's just going to keep putting the GFU at a bigger disadvantage going into the future rounds. Successfully learns the recovery, gets Incineroar at pretty high percentage right now. Makes it back up once again. Incineroar is going to miss on that side B and miss with that counter too. And Not Yoshi successfully takes first stock, putting them at another disadvantage. There we go.
Wonderful place by Not Yoshi. Oh, but that juggling
air
combo.
Yeah, it's going to connect for some big damage. Not Yoshi playing a bit more defensively now. Looking for the right time to charge in. Misses the drop kick and misses the headbutt, but comes in for a bit more damage off that slash. Successfully
Slash.
baits out.
Oh, I hate that move from
Connects,
Incineroar.
Yeah. Big damage. Oh, but Not Yoshi takes it off stage. Oh, unfortunately misses the recovery, but hey, still successfully took one stock from him.
Yeah.
Gets us up another point.
Both teams up a point. It's now 4-3. And we'll be going into the next round with the advantage.
Very true.
So we do like that. I still think we're going to be putting up Byleth because Byleth has gone against... Sorry, Candy has gone against Cineroar
Yeah, I
with a
believe
Byleth.
last time we had
Yeah.
a game that did happen. Last Thursday it was Candy versus Incineroar.
So I'm rather confident in our ability to take this next match. Byleth, Candy knows Byleth extremely well. He's been maining him for as long as I've been seeing him play, and he's only gotten better.
Yeah,
His
true.
combos are insane. He can switch between his weapons like so smoothly, like butter. Just
Yeah.
oh no!
Oh, never mind. We got
We're
Game
hav-
& Watch coming out.
because he chose Mr. Game & Watch. They're picking shiny shoes, which
Oh, probably.
I mean, I like the util on Game & Watch. Shiny is really good with Game & Watch. However, it's just
Oh no, Hunter's not here today.
GFU is the kind of opponent that I don't want to risk anything against.
True.
Mostly,
They're a
we've
very
gone-
strong school with all their games that I've seen so far.
So this might be a little too risky, but I'm gonna trust our coach and I'm gonna trust our players. They know what they're doing. So
I agree. Got the We Fit You music going on to Small Battlefield? No way.
fantastic. It's gonna be amazing to listen to
Oh,
later.
yeah.
We might not be on Small Battlefield though.
No, probably.
Well,
Yeah, we
actually, you
don't
know
know.
what? Shiny likes Small Battlefield, so
True.
do they pick it or do we? What
I
school is
have no
GFU?
clue.
Oh, GFU is George Fox University.
They're located in Oregon.
Yeah. We've gone against them a few times this season and last season. Or we will be going up against them. Last season, we've had a pretty big rivalry. Their Valorant took grand finals last season in NACE.
Oh, no way.
Yeah.
Oh, no. Did you see the
oh.
stage?
Oh, yay!
The one that's right behind us.
Yes,
No,
my
yeah, go on
favorite
about that, though.
stage.
We kind of started a little bit of a rivalry with our Valorant team and theirs last season. I believe we both were in the finals, and they did beat us in the
It
finals
ended
last season.
0-2, their favor. But the first time we went up against them, we were the only team that took a round off them.
Oh, wow.
Sorry, not a round, a match. Sorry. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
And here we are, starting off in Hollow Bastion. Sorry. I'm geeking out just a little bit. It's
Totally
fine.
fair.
Incineroar on 2 stocks, Game & Watch on 3.
I feel like
Beautiful.
anyone who's ever played Incineroar has just done that by accident, so we kind of had to let him know that that was the case. All right, taunts are out. Game is on. Let's go.
There's
All
that
right.
util.
Some pretty massive combos to start it off, getting them, oh my goodness, juggling them back and forth. Dropping the bombs as Incineroar does come in and connect on the knee. But we're both playing real defensively right now, waiting for the right time to attack one another as the turtle comes out, and so does the steam for Game & Watch as we launch him right back up and juggle him some more. Gonna evade that little counter of Incineroar's there as Incineroar shoots himself back onto the map.
There's
Ooh.
the bacon.
Yep.
Yeah,
Successfully
so much-
recovers. Very good.
Oh.
Oh my goodness, that was a quick stock. They're out of here.
Yikes. Honestly, Shiny does utilize those skills so well.
Wow.
It's insane. Yeah, and he knows recovery.
Yeah.
Insane.
That was
With
insane. I couldn't even see
Rosaline?
that happening.
Rosalina and Game & Watch, he's so good at their recovery. He knows it so well, and I think it's
Yeah.
because he falls off so often.
Probably.
He also has the strategy to go around the stage from under it, and it's just like, why?
Yeah.
Gives me
That's
a heart
risky, but
attack.
yeah. That
He
is
does
awesome.
it all the time with Rosalina. All the time.
True.
First time I saw that, I was just like,
What are you doing?
But I mean, as you can see, he's
There's-
doing
there's
just
no
fine.
reason to doubt him. Come in connected off the bomb. He's probably trying to get Incineroar to
Oh,
play off the map
there's a
because
crit.
Incineroar does not have that very good recovery. And if you can get Incineroar to launch itself away, that's just kind of an easy stock. All right, able to get right back on though. Launching up Game & Watch a bit, not connecting off that down air. The bombs are coming out too. Nothing has landed too much yet, but Incineroar is sitting pretty high. But we're going to keep juggling him though.
I mean, that's kind of like the strat for Game & Watch. You get them
Yeah.
in the air, and then you control the battlefield.
Frying up some bacon, some fish, and sending it that way, but they are going to connect with that recovery.
Oh, there's a combo.
Keeping them out, charging up that down smash, and there we
Oh.
go. That's game. Did lose one stock that round, but we are still holding the advantage.
Making
What is
that 6-4.
There we go.
They got one stock off of us, but we got the last two. Now we are down to the last GFU player, and
Oh my goodness, we are, huh?
yeah, we have 2 more stocks on our side before we have to worry about getting down to our last member, which might be Brett, it might be Candy, who knows?
Yeah.
Because the head of all program here, Wayne, has said that Brett will be playing, but we have not seen him yet.
True.
So I don't know. Where are we going? Town and City.
Animal Crossing.
A little dangerous because the secondary platforms move, but not unmanageable. Be a little more interesting gameplay there. How will they counter pick Game & Watch, though?
That's what I'm wondering.
Because
See what kind of player they pull out for it.
fast-moving heavy hitter, maybe Sonic.
Yeah, true.
Or maybe a Mario, like Dr. Mario. Or possibly Peach might work.
Yeah.
Though I think Game & Watch would have a little bit more util than Peach.
True. I'm not too familiar with how counterpicking works in Smash Bros, honestly.
Well, most people stick with their mains, but if you
Yeah.
counterpick, it's because of, like, it's based on your own play style and what you know works against a certain player.
True.
Like Game & Watch, he's light, he can't take too much damage, but he can land a lot of damage. So you want someone who can tank and land a lot of damage.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Incineroar, it didn't work out too well because he's not as tanky of a character as, say, Bowser.
Yeah, or like a Donkey Kong or something.
But you also want your character to be fast enough to counter or avoid the util, which is why I recommended Sonic.
True. I can see
Sonic's
that.
insane.
Yeah.
Sonic players, man. Anyway, it looks like we're going to Township. No, it's the small city.
Oh, yes.
Oh, Mithra Pyra.
Interesting.
A transition type character that one's
I guess you get
Pyro.
everything you talked about between the two of them. You get the big damage from Pyra and the good speed from Mithra.
Pretty much.
So I guess that is not a bad pick for him. No.
Love the showmanship
Yeah.
there.
All right,
And
taunts
there's
are
the
out. There's the
emotes.
game. All right, Shiny Shoes coming in, trying to get some damage off the bat, but going to get countered by that running smack from Mithra.
Oh, there's
Throwing up the
bacon.
meat. Stay away. And play real defensively, get him right where he wants him, jump behind him, and able to connect with that front air. Sending him
Yup.
back as the key comes down, not finding too much off of it. Very good defense right there. Very good block. Very quick timing on that. Wow. Just throw it to, maybe we'll see a massive 9 on the hammer.
Recovery from Mithra, but sent right
Get
off.
the meat off. Oh my
Whoa.
goodness. And the chair to follow it up just takes the stock to
Come
start
on,
the game
Shiny.
off quick. Yeah, wow.
Wow. Okay. But Mithra is countering with some good combos there.
And swap on over to Pyra now too.
That insane recovery from Game & Watch.
Yeah. I didn't realize how good Game & Watch's recovery was until I've seen Shiny use it now.
Pretty much. That's with any character. If you want to see how good the recovery is, just watch Shiny play that
Maybe you
character.
can make Little Max recovery good.
Oh, that stupid sword.
I
I don't
know.
like that sword. Shielding when there's nothing being thrown against each other. Great plans.
Both trying to play real defensively here because GFU can't go too crazy out and get countered because this is their last stock.
A little bit of
right
bait
now.
there. But neither was successful.
Nope.
Throwing bacon on as...
Ooh, that sword is going to spiral into some massive damage.
And he still recovers.
Yeah, somehow. Still alive, still kicking, still fighting. That's what we love to see.
He's at 121, which is really dangerous territory for Game & Watch.
Yeah.
But maybe we can get a second stock off before he loses his second. But
True.
I mean, it depends on how aggressive Shiny gets in these last few percentages.
True. So
Oh,
he is going to launch him up with
missing
an
some
air
of those.
combo.
Missing those bombs is really not helping him.
No, it's not. Oh, that was a great air dodge by GFU to avoid the the steam bubble. Shiny successfully recovers once again.
Of course he does. He always
Why
recovers.
wouldn't he?
I think I've only seen him fail a recovery a few times.
Yeah.
Oh, and there's a crit. He is back down to 0, which gives him the damage advantage, but... Oh, and we're switching back.
Gonna plant him right in the ground and take that right next stock. Shiny tied this right up, even being at the stock disadvantage going into it.
Mm-hmm. It is 7-5 now. Almost. Actually, no, it's 8-5.
Wow.
Sorry.
Yeah.
It's 8-5. I can do math, I promise.
I cannot.
Another recovery by Game & Watch. Still countering against Mithra.
Shiny's getting massive damage in right now. Oh, but the Photon Edge is going to counter and get some even more.
It's called the Photon Edge? That's so cool.
Yeah, that's what she always says when she uses it. Oh, that was nasty.
Oh, an SD.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
Baited him right off stage as they swap to Pyra, and Pyra's recovery shoots her right back down just as far as she goes up, not able to connect onto the ledge. And Shiny takes a stock. We don't even need to bring out our third Vandal for this first round.
No, that means we have the advantage in the next game with having a mysterious player.
Yeah, because they don't even know who our third person is yet.
We don't.
We don't even know who our third person is yet. Yeah, and we're sitting 5 feet away from them.
We could ask again, but it's fine.
I want to be surprised at this point. Let's see.
Right. So the first game ended 9-5 in our favor, which means this is 1-0 so far. We will be. I believe this is best out of 3, like Nace.
Okay. Nace is. Yeah. Nace is best out of 3. Yeah. My bad.
So I think this is also best out of 3. We will. Okay, I thought we were getting a message from production, but we were not. So, all good. I mean, I think you guys all just saw what happened.
Yeah.
Shiny utilized his util, his recovery, and just overall movement capabilities against Mithra Pyra, and they just didn't counter as well as that pick should have been able to counter. They didn't use Mithra for the movement speed as much as she could have. Those combos with the Photon Edges you were talking about, great. If they did that more often, they could have won.
Yeah, true.
If they pulled out Pyra earlier, then they could have hit harder sooner and laid out more damage, possibly taking more stocks.
Yeah.
And if they switched between the two more often, then that would have probably destabilized.
Looks like we got our third player, and looks like we know who it is.
Yeah, it's Candy.
It's Candy on Byleth. You were right.
Sweet. I guess
he's starting
off.
Round. Yeah, because he didn't even play last one, so I guess he'll start us off this time.
We don't want to do that again. So,
yeah.
Here you go, Candy. You get a pick.
Maybe we'll only need 2 Vandals this time again too. Maybe Candy and Shiny, or Candy and not Yoshi, can
just
take the game just like not Yoshi and Shiny did last round.
Mm-hmm. Or maybe they'll include their 4th person.
Oh yeah, true.
Brett. I would like to see
Brett and
yeah,
yeah,
because I have not seen his plays.
True.
Haven't even seen his pick. But until then, we are going to wait a little bit on that map pick. I don't know what the holdup is yet. Maybe we're just taking a break between rounds, but
that would be my guess.
Probably.
I'm gonna get stream out there. I'm gonna send it in Discord.
Oh, okay. As a little shameless plug, you probably heard last night, as I'm pretty sure all of you here have watched our stream last night, definitely. But we do have a website. It's uidahoesports.com. It holds articles, including a weekly wrap-up and last season wrap-ups for all of our games. We have our Discord and our Insta in the description.
So
I believe it's our
Idaho
Insta.
Esports on Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook.
The original media person.
True. A little bit of shameless plug. I did run the social medias for a bit. I'm doing it a little bit now, but that did transfer over to our coworker Jamie because I wanted to come cast more, and I wanted to be doing this more, and I want to be engaging with
And
the
we
streams.
enjoy having you here a lot.
Thank you.
Anyway, it will be Byleth against Rob, which I think is heavily in Byleth's favor. While Rob does have significant range, Byleth also has range, and he just has serious combos. Look at that.
Very true. He's going to start the round off with a little bit of an advantage. Go Candy. We agree. Let's go Candy.
Let's go, Candy. Just
See what he's
laying on
got.
that damage, switching between sword, whip, and bow just so
There's
fast.
the spear. Every single one of them out in just a fraction of a second.
He utilizes Byleth so well. I mean, look at that.
It's incredible. Wow, very good dodge off of that. Staying down with the wake up delay. Coming in with the back throw. Oh, picking up the Beyblade, throwing it back at him, but not going to connect, unfortunately.
That's fine. It's out of there.
Yeah, true, true.
Oh, not enough time to use that bow,
the
though.
laser's going to connect, but the Beyblade does not. Going to miss that spike as you're going to get picked up and thrown down and thrown once again. Wow, that was nasty. Big damage. Oh, a very good dodge on GFU side, getting away from that smash attack that could have probably taken the stock right there, but that air combo is going to connect.
We are at 138% for Rob's damage right now. Make that 142. Quickly racking up.
Oh, and that Fair's going to take it.
Beautiful.
Candy sends you away.
Oh.
To the Shadow Realm. Successfully recovers. That was a close call, though.
Give me a little bit of a little jump. Didn't like that. Candy, please don't give me a heart attack.
That's what the monsters are for.
We are at 96% for Byleth, so he's going to have to watch that a little bit. Thankfully, Byleth can take a little bit more damage. Not too much. I'd say around 150 average.
I would say so. Byleth is a bit heavier than most of the other Fire Emblem characters, but still not your Bowser, not your Donkey Kong. Gets a far off stage. Oh, nasty
Revenge
spike
recovery.
connects. Wow.
Beautiful. Rob's
this
getting
is
very
the battle of the
aggressive
down
now.
tilts. Yeah, it is. Who's got the better one? Who's got the faster one? Who
I
can use it better?
feel like Byleth has proven. Yes. It's Candy.
Oh, no. Unfortunately, that recovery's not going to spike all the way back, but...
What'd I tell you? Around 150.
Yeah, exactly. And that's when they go.
Yeah, but he is retaliating. Look at that.
Getting them up, getting them back down. Oh, my goodness. That was a great
Already
combo
at 67.
connection.
Oh,
Oh, perfect dodges on all of those projectiles right there, though.
Other than the
Oh,
laser. I thought
yeah.
he got hit by the laser.
Oh, he might have.
Oh, there's the whip.
Getting them back. Rob is on their last stock as Candy's still holding 2, and Rob's sitting very high. Candy could end this here while they're off stage. Waiting for him to come back up. You know, ledge guard a little bit. Oh, but it doesn't even matter. That is the
beautiful.
round. Good job, Candy.
So far, we are on 3-1. Our favor. Great start to the second round.
Absolutely.
Yes. Congratulations, Candy, on your first win of the night. And
Love to see it.
if they rearrange, which they probably should,
Keep him guessing a bit.
yeah. I honestly already forgot who they had last time.
Cinnaror was second, and then it was
Incineroar.
Pyramithra.
Against Byleth, Pyramithra would be equal in ways that they're both sword users.
True.
And they can switch between styles with Pyra and Mithra.
True.
But I think Byleth would have the advantage simply because of just the versatility of his weapons.
Yeah.
And how well Byleth knows him. That down tilt's insane, along with the slam down with the whip. So I think that would be in favor of Byleth. Also, Incineroar would be in favor of Byleth. Incineroar does have a little bit more speed, but it's not enough to actually shift the scales.
True.
He does have a harder hit, so we'd have to watch out for that. Other than that, I honestly might be a little biased, but I don't think it is.
No.
Just purely objectively, between the two characters of Byleth and Incineroar, I'd give it to Byleth.
I do too. Byleth was being played by one of the best players in the world for a very long time. MKLeo was playing Byleth in pro tournaments for forever, very much holding it.
That's
Mithra
a
might be a
good
little
point.
Yeah, that's true.
We would have to worry about that.
The speed of Mithra. If now Pyra and Byleth probably a bit closer, but Mithra definitely takes a speed advantage, and with Pyra Mithra, you get both in one.
It would depend on the reaction time of Candy
True.
for countering Mithra. And by the way, Time Knight has been with us since like last season, so thank you.
Yeah, we
You
love the
always
support.
show up.
Thank you. That's awesome.
Yeah, I mean, what match are we going? Sorry, what stage are we going into?
That's the important question.
Because like if we go into town and city, we have the secondary platforms. If we go into small battlefield, we do have limited space.
True.
You already saw what happened with Final Destination. It's not actually that big of a stage. It's like bigger than small battlefield, but it also doesn't have secondary platforms that you can use.
Yeah.
So that's not great. That's one reason why map picks are so important. You have to consider what's best for your character and what could really be detrimental to your opponent.
Yeah. True. I didn't even think about maps being too important because anytime I've ever played Smash Bros, I play casually. Oh, was that a Samus?
Yeah.
Interesting call. Okay.
Okay. I haven't seen a Samus in a while.
Maybe they're trying to outzone Byleth. That could be the game plan. Samus got the
Maybe.
missiles, got the big energy ball, got the bomb drop with the down B and the recovery.
And quite fast.
Yes, and very fast.
I think they forgot for a moment that
yeah, that
that Byleth had to take off a stock.
we love to hear it that you're going to be staying with us for a while longer. Thank you.
Yay. And back into battle. Byleth with those combos and that
Getting
whip.
hit
Oh,
massive
man.
advantage to start it off. Wow. Successfully blocks the ball, too.
Ooh, but
Going to get picked up into the air combo of Samus's, but gets right out of it.
What's that? Did he just roll up into a tiny ball like Sonic?
Yeah, that's how, that's how Samus kind of plays. And I've never played Metroid, but I'm fairly certain that's like a Metroid mechanic that Samus can like roll into a ball and keep going.
That's cool.
Something telling me Candy is an MK Leo fan with that skin. That's probably a very, very fair assumption. I don't think
possibly.
that's outlandish to say.
I mean, why not?
Yeah.
Now back to center stage. Damage is equaling out a little bit, but Byleth is trying to widen that gap.
They are at the stock disadvantage coming into it from last round.
Oh, that electric whip. I don't like that.
Yeah.
Then again, I don't like a lot of things our opponents do, but he does take that first stock.
Yeah, very
so.
true. Either way, you're going into the next game a stock down. Oh, connects the air combo, but not going to spike the recovery just yet. Gets him back up, though, off the grab. Taking him off stage. Both are going to recover at the same time. Very close call. Ooh, very good dodge.
Oh, yikes.
As Candy gets thrown off stage, but gets right back up. Ooh, massive damage from the spear there. Going to cancel out the energy ball with the bow and arrow. Not a bad call.
Lots of strategy going into this.
Charges up the energy ball, but shoots it the wrong way.
Not fun.
Oh, and that back air is going to take the stock from Byleth right now.
But that does leave us at 0 damage, which gives us a little bit of an advantage there. Oh, except for the fact that Samus is not going to let that stay.
No. That's why I use skin 1 so people don't say I played Byleth because of MK Leo. Very fair. Because, yeah, this is the MK Leo skin that he was winning the tournaments with. So that's valid. And because before MK Leo was playing Byleth, no one really thought Byleth was as good as they were.
But Byleth's impressive.
Wow, that was quite a far recovery. Very good catch. So that's valid. Are you a Byleth man yourself tonight?
And back and forth in center stage.
You know, as
lots
Candy
of damage
is at
being
a
laid on
real
Byleth.
high percentage right now. Hopefully
You know
they can
what?
at least take one more stock before the round ends if they're able to connect, but we will see how this goes. This game is pretty close right now. Going to catch him in the
already
there.
taken 4 stocks.
As he takes the 5th right then and there.
Yeah.
There we go.
Very impressive.
Try to land a bit of a juggle, keep him going. Going to play a bit more aggro because he's at this higher percentage, so why not throw the Hail Mary at him? Send him everything you got. Oh,
get as
my
aggressive
goodness,
as
that down tilt
possible.
sends him up. Perfect block, very good. Gets Samus far off the stage, but they are going to get right back up. Gets
a
back throw.
Is he going to recover?
Looks like he is. No, I played Joker, but that's because I thought he was. That is very fair. I like playing Joker a lot too. Joker's so much fun.
Joker is cool, but I am a Sora main. I suck,
valid.
but I'm a Sora main.
Sora's also. I love Sora.
I mean, he has magic, he has sword, and he floats like Kirby. It's fantastic.
Yeah.
And that's actually from the games because in some games he can fly, and then he's also just very floaty in general.
Yeah.
But anyway, back to the match.
Candy's kind of tying it up, getting some real high percentage onto him. Oh my God! Yeah, Candy takes 2 rounds in a row, 6 stocks on his own. Wow.
Are we going to see a Candy sweep?
Candy sweep?
Candy
sweep? Maybe.
I'd love to see that.
Wow, that was
actually.
quite the comeback
He'd
right there.
have to take the next round with only a stock. But you know what? I believe in our players.
Trying to get down those fair 1 drag down so I don't have to spam B for kills. That was crazy. Yeah, Candy absolutely wrecked it right there. That was awesome.
Oh, yeah. That was... I was expecting him not to win that, but you know what?
I kind of was too, because that Samus started off really strong.
With solid combos, lots of heavy damage. But you know what? Byleth came back, and he took the win. But he's going to be at a severe disadvantage in the next match.
Yeah.
Against probably Mithra Pyra, unless they change, or I don't know.
Yeah, they could. I don't know if that was our Incineroar player that swapped to Samus this time, or the
or they had a
Mithra
sub.
player. Yeah, true. Or could have just been one of their other
sub.
players. Like we've got still our other player. Shoot, I blinked on their name. My bad. Brett. Yes, that we haven't seen play. Same for Candy. So Candy didn't play last game. So I think we're gonna see a 2 Vandal sweep once again, where it only takes 2 players to beat their 3.
Hopefully, that's what I'm looking forward to.
Me too.
I mean,
that's why we tech kids, so we don't get down tilted, killed in the up air by Byleth. True.
Pretty much.
Gotta get the good defense in.
Heading into small battlefield.
Candy once
There
again.
We go.
Oh, we're
it's
going
gonna be
against Incineroar.
I mean, with 1 stock, Incineroar is a fair pick.
Yeah.
Because he's a heavy hitter, and honestly, he could get the damage. If he can get the damage on fast enough, he can take out Byleth's last stock.
True.
So
unless Candy wants to come in, shoot another Hail Mary like they did on their last stock there.
And just destroy
Yeah, and take another stock away from Incineroar.
Honestly, if he just takes 1 stock here, that'd be insane.
That's 7 stocks from 1 player.
Yeah.
Even still, six stocks from 1 player. That's 2/3 of it.
Pretty much. There's that damage from Incineroar.
Got that range. Might be
So
Jover.
heavy.
Could be.
He might have to keep this to a ranged battle just
Those
for a
weapons
little
do give him the
while.
reach advantage. I agree with what Time Knight's saying right there, that Violet's got the massive range, so due to the stretch and stuff from the spear and the sword. So he could keep him at bay, because Incineroar's got to get up close.
especially if he does that whip slam down onto the
unfortunate.
I think that's the second time that Incineroar did that.
Yeah.
Oh.
I think so.
Make that 7-2.
That's part of the Incineroar. Oh my god. Oh, I thought they were going to do it again. I was going to start laughing.
Just a little bit.
Yeah.
There's some more combos being laid on by Byleth.
We're the funny Space Bird tonight. Hunter's unfortunately not here today, so no funny Space Bird tonight.
Nice recovery by Byleth. Comes back onto stage. Is avoiding some hits, but
but that jab's going to take it.
Yep, make that 7-3. But we go into the next match with the advantage.
Yes, we do.
A significant
advantage. They've got 2 stocks. We've got 6. So.
Yeah, pretty much. I do.
A little not busy. Oh, I think that is. I think that is Hunter in chat right now.
Probably.
Tune in tomorrow, though. Yep. Sadly, I won't be here to cast for you all tomorrow for Smash.
Me neither. I will be probably working on all the schoolwork that I should be doing right now.
I will be at a grocery store.
Nice.
No.
Oh, wait. Sorry. I was like, if it's shopping, great. Grocery shopping's fun.
It's working.
Yeah.
Looks like we're getting our next Vandal set up. Who it's going to be is just as a mystery as it is to us as it is to you.
I think it's either going to be Brett or Shiny.
Probably.
Just to finish
it off. Might be Brett
off.
just because Brett hasn't played tonight. But it could just be Shiny as just the ultimate, just like, well,
let's
you
just
tried.
finish this
Yeah,
off.
let's just get it over here. See who is coming up.
I'm excited.
Me too. It is.
I think it.
Oh, we have 2 Game & Watch players. This might be Brett.
Probably.
Because I know Shiny does play Game & Watch, but yeah, let's go, Brett. We believe it is.
I think the team knows.
Yeah. Oh, duh. Yeah, they probably would.
So it is Brett. We're finally going to see Brett play.
Yeah, let's go. I'm excited.
And I believe Brett, if he picked Game & Watch like this, then he mains him, and he probably knows Game & Watch even better than Shiny Shoes does.
True, because Shiny does play a bit of, obviously we were talking about it earlier, the Rosalina. And
I'd say he's better at Rosalina than Game & Watch. Not to say he's bad at Game & Watch,
yeah,
obviously.
clearly not.
Clearly. But I guess we'll see some different play styles.
Yeah.
Against Incineroar again. This is going to be fantastic. Oh, I kind of hope GFU is watching right now. Just a little bit.
Maybe.
Yeah, here we are, ready to go on to PS2. Just waiting for GFU.
Yep,
And
looks
here
like
we go.
and game's going. Incineroar's gonna be down one stock to start the match off, and this could end our set right here. Vandals could win 2-0. I mean, can never count out a reverse sweep, but
Oh yeah, that's true.
it's still
It's
not likely.
I mean, track record wise, it's more on our favor.
Yeah, we've got the advantage coming into this right now.
All
All right,
right.
taunts are out. Game's going. Cheering's going on in the
Already getting-
background. Sending them
Oh.
right back up.
Oh.
Oh my goodness, massive damage to good combos to get this off. Gonna catch a knee though and get countered with the lariat that was very charged up. Incineroar is caught on fire, so he's gonna have a bit of a buff. But Brett does not seem to care. Gonna be poking him out at bay.
He uses that util very well. With that
Covering it back up.
parachute.
Oh wow. Gets Incineroar flying. Perfectly tied 72.
Yes.
Oh wow, never mind.
Love that hit.
Massive damage. Oh, they are going to be able to get right back on. Yeah, mess him up. Yeah, he's cooking. Brett's cooking.
Is cooking.
Playing around the shield very well. Waiting right for the perfect time to drop
Oh.
it. And
Cancels out
Get
that
back-
move
Oh!
that Brett was
Dynair comes in, launches him far up. Gets right back on stage.
Oh, he's at 158% right now. Getting
Not the
into
spot
really
you wanna
dangerous
be.
territory for him.
Launches him off. Going to recover once again. Ooh,
Oh,
good
misses
block
the
onto
hammer.
the hammers. We're getting him right back up. Oh, going to get the little bit of the counter going right there from Incineroar. Ooh, the key's not going to quite connect. The stage kind of blocked him just a bit. Oh, but the knee does, and that's going to send them away.
He's at
But you're sitting
188%
super high
now.
right now. You just got to get touched. Just touched him.
Anyway,
to,
there's some more
To
of the
lose it.
hammer and throwing him up into the air.
Oh,
air
there it
combo, but
goes.
there's the crit. It is now 8-4. We might
In
see the
favor of the
exact same
Vandals.
score as last time.
yeah, I think so. We
There's
very
a
well
slam
could.
down by Incineroar.
Oh,
Oh,
spike connects, followed by the up kick. And somehow going to play off stage a bit.
Incineroar's
Right
heavy
back
damage
down.
might be what shifts the playing field right here. Not fantastic, but you know what? We still have the advantage. Little less so on damage percent, but I think we can rack that up pretty quickly with that big.
That's going to do that right there.
Oh,
Ooh, good counter from GFU right there. Going to connect with the lariat, and that
But
is going
with
to take
the
one more
crit.
stock.
we are almost exactly to what it was last game.
Yeah, but as GFU is sitting a very high percentage on this last stock, going to get knocked off the stage, but right back up. Oh, very good spike, but not enough to take away that Game & Watch recovery, though.
There's that
Bomb
bomb.
drops. Recovery launches
Oh.
him up. Oh, my goodness. Game & Watch flying back and forth, hitting him from every single direction right there. Oh, almost missed that recovery. Would have happened again.
Oh,
Getting him off, taking him away from the stage. Throwing the meat out, throwing the bomb up. Oh, the spike
And
connects, and
takes
that's
out-
game.
it
There
is
we
quite
go.
literally the same score as last time.
Wow.
It's 9-5-9-5.
9-5-9-5. 2-0 for the Vandals. I believe that's the set. I believe this is a first to 3.
Yep.
Let's double check, though.
Just to make sure. That's right. Game & Watch just taking out Incineroar.
Yeah, very, very quick games right there. As the Vandals only needed 2 players each round. Didn't even need to bring out a third person each round. Absolutely great game from
GFU.
from the Vandals, and we're getting confirmation though, fairly certain. Yeah, the game is over.
Yes.
So we will be back here in a bit with some Valorant. In the
Yes,
okay.
it shall be soon. We will be also against George Fox University, so you'll
True.
be able to see some more from them.
Yes, very true. Vandals, George Fox play again tonight. Right now, GFU, we got 2 words for you, and that's GG. But yeah, for Smash Bros, we'll catch you all on Valorant, and we'll be back later. I'm not sure what we're doing now, but bye, guys.